back
Again.
with another episode. Never Play Yourself podcast.
Don't play yourself.
It's your boy P4.
It's the kid. TJ.
And we back.
In here.
In here.
Again.
Another episode.
$1 billion.
Big
Innovations.
This is going to be a new hashtag this week. This a new hashtag alert for the whole season. $1 billion.
$1 billion location.
$1 billion location. Hashtag $1 billion location.
Yeah. In the spot. New spot.
New spot. What's good, man?
Chilling, man.
Chilling.
Always chilling.
Always chilling.
Always.
Same here, man. I be trying to be chilling, man.
Man, got to keep the peacefulness in my life.
Hey, that mental health, man.
Very
it's
important.
Serious.
Very important for me. Gotta be peaceful or it's gotta be gone.
You know, I like that. It gotta be peaceful or it's gotta be gone.
That's it.
I like that.
They're the choices.
Oh, man. You need to put that on a t-shirt.
I do.
Oh, man.
Off the
dome, man. Let's get this shit.
Man.
Oh, man. Look, you know, that's what's crazy. Like, all you want is peace.
That's it. That's not all I want. You know what I'm saying? But
we got it.
That's very high on the list. You know what I'm saying? It got to be peaceful.
Hey, and you know what? While I'm thinking about it, what's gonna be a future podcast episode. I'm just thinking about this off the dome because I forgot to mention it too. We need to do one toxic versus crazy episode.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I can.
Yes.
There's some shit that's toxic, and there's some shit that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I was having a.
But see, we're going to have to talk about that.
Yeah,
we're gonna go.
I was just. I was having a little, not a debate, but I was talking to two of my homegirls the other day, and they was talking about how they weren't toxic, quote unquote, but.
They were confused on if they was in a toxic
environment. No.
What is toxic?
No. They were in denial
of being toxic.
Of being toxic.
Oh,
for sure.
That's totally different.
Totally different. But a lot of women know that they toxic, man.
A lot of them know they crazy.
They have on the Ellen DeGeneres cap, or the big cap, big cap. But yeah. Anyway, what we talking about this episode?
Today we're talking about, something that is not even taboo. Not even taboo. And the subject is too many experiences. Are people having too many experiences? And what I mean by that is with different relationships.
So elaborate on that. You mean like too many experiences as far as like...
I'll give you an example.
Please.
So,
for the people.
You might have, your woman out here or a male, and they just want to know why they can't find the perfect mate.
Right.
And they can't seem to find one because they've dated John, Jim, Tom, Hank, Larry, Susan, Ashley, Barbara, Mark, Marquisha, Kim Anisha.
Kim Anisha.
They didn't dated all these people, and so every time they jump into a new relationship, they're taking a little piece from each one of it, and they just keep bringing it to the table. Whatever that's good that John did, they bring it to the next one.
Yeah.
Then they take a little piece of it and they bring it to the next one. So, now they've gotten to the point where they've had these so many different situations. They're very unclear on what's, right for them or what's wrong for them.
Right.
Because of the experiences.
Right.
So that's where we at now, in my personal opinion. So, do you think that's the case?
I think that can be the case, especially when you have things like you may find that Jim always buys you flowers every Tuesday, and then John, the next guy, he only buys you flowers every 2 months. And now you got a problem with John because Jim bought you flowers every Tuesday, and John only buys you flowers every other month, or vice versa, as far as a guy, she may buy you a pair of shoes once a month, and now the next girl doesn't buy you a pair of shoes, but on holidays, and now you got a problem with her.
Right.
And you may, and that's just one example, but you may have different things in your life and different experiences with different people that, cloud your judgment, as you said, like, to what is not the right experience, but like is not an issue, but you're making it an issue because you're thinking about what Tammy did or what Sally did, or what'd you say, Kim Anisha?
Yeah.
Or what Kim Anisha did, Kim Anisha might, she might have brought you hot wings every Friday, but Sally bring you a salad every Friday, and now you upset because, Kim Anisha was bringing me hot wings. I like hot wings more than salads, you know what I'm saying? So you
I should have said that name. You know what's crazy? I do know Kim Anisha. If she hears this, I mean, no pun intended. I'll just say that.
I'm sorry, Kim Anisha. I'm not gonna stop, but I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna stop.
Not for this episode, at least. But it's already out there. You should have told me before that you actually knew somebody that day.
Man.
But
yes,
anyway,
I do.
So it could be a bad thing in a sense of like it sets expectations when you deal with different people, and you may have not experienced the same thing with someone else prior to, and you may not experience the same thing with any of the men or men or women or vice versa, whatever your sexual orientation is, and however you live your life.
What's up with the hands?
Peace. Hands up, don't shoot. I don't want no problems with nobody about what you do in your bedroom. I don't want no problems with it. Whatever you do is, do your thing. I don't want no problems. That's what that is. I'll just whatever you do.
I don't want no problems.
I want no problems. I want no trouble with nobody. Everything you do, whoever you do it with, is fine with me. But yeah, you may, have experience with, different people, and then that brings expectations to you to, for the next person and the next person, and you're judging people off of what Kim Anisha did or what John did or Steve, prior to, who you're with now. And that's just, and it's not right, but in the same sense, we've all, I won't say we all because I don't know everybody, but, most people have judged their new partner at some point in time based on what the old partner did, and it's natural,
right?
I feel like it's not. I'm not downing anybody for doing it, but you do have to get out of it and get out of that way of thinking, or it will hold you back. It will be a bad thing.
Yeah. So I want to ask this: do you think that? And I revert back to something you said earlier. You were saying about the chick that bought you a pair of shoes every month.
Right.
Do you think that it's a problem when some people continuously look for that person that buys them? And I'm just using the example, that, you bought this person I dated, she bought me a pair of shoes once a month. I like that. And then, but the relationship didn't work out. Then you moved on. And then you're looking for that same type, and they don't give you what you need as far as buying the shoes in. So you just kind of let that go and you keep. Do you think that's part of it?
Meaning
Part of the experiences of having too many experiences. You know, you
that
just
you have an
constantly looking,
expectation, that you have an expectation now of something.
Yeah, you just like, do you found something that Shawty did a long
Kim
time
Nisha
ago,
did.
and you, and then you still looking for that same experience.
Yeah,
for the rest of them.
Yeah, I think that's an issue because you can't expect Sally to do what Kim Nisha did. You know, you can't expect Kim Nisha to do what Sally did. You know, it just doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work that way
because they're two different people. Everybody is a different individual, and even if even for example, like twins, twins are still different people.
Facts.
They think, so they have a lot of experiences and they can feel each other's energy and they do a lot of things together and da. But they're still two different people,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect anybody to do the same thing as somebody else does,
right?
And that's just how it goes. And when you start to date John, Mike, Junior, Billy, Patrick, all the guys, and then you want, Patrick is your latest dude. What you want him to do, what Billy did 6 years ago,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And then it just doesn't work like that. And I think, in a way, I think women are a little bit slicker on trying to get their men to do things that their other men did. Like women will go out and buy them clothes. Then they'll go out and buy you like different type of cologne. But they won't tell you like, nigga I used to mess with, or I used to talk to, wore this. And I think men will do it too. Some men would do that too. Like they'll buy a certain perfume or buy certain clothes. And I think women are more slick with it than men are. But I think both parties do it.
I can agree to a certain extent. I think it's you can kind of look at it a different way. That I think that some women try to go in a relationship and be like, cause John did this, so I know damn sure I ain't finna let you do it.
That too.
I think they go into it lot like that. The experiences they've had,
the negative experiences,
right? And so they looking at
they may not even be the same thing, and of course it's not the same thing. It may not be
true that, and it could be, but it's just the way you went about it. Your approach from how you find out the last time is different with this one because you was way more proactive.
Yeah.
With it, and so
you trying to cut the shit off before you even start. He ain't even done nothing yet, but you just on something like, nah, you ain't finna do that. I know where this is going, and you don't know where it's going.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, ladies. I know somebody said you niggas do it too. Yeah.
Trying to play detective, and you don't even know.
No. Yeah. But no, don't get me wrong. Let them have. They can have their flowers with that. They just love being, detectives. And, Dick Tracy, Inspector Gadget. They thrill on that.
I mean,
they thrill on that. You don't think so?
No. I believe they be trying to do that shit, but I don't always think it works out the way that they think it works out. They be catching a lot of shit but I just don't. I don't know. I think they catch a lot of shit, but they miss a lot of shit too.
They do.
And the shit that they be quote unquote catching don't be the shit that
they need to catch.
They need to catch. So I be like, I work with, I work around a bunch of women, so I hear all the stories and I hear a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I just be like, I just be sitting there.
Okay.
I just be sitting there listening, and and sometimes I give my opinion, but sometimes it's like if they ask me, I give my opinion. But sometimes it's like I ask my opinion, but they don't really want to hear what I got to say. So I just be like, okay. Do you think I ain't gonna stop you? You know, you may feel like you found some shit, but I'm just thinking in my mind, I'm like, you ain't find the shit that you really looking for. But that should just be
I understand. Yeah, be like that, man. But dealing with the different experiences, I think men go through that as well. You know, not just to be poking at the women, but men go through that as well because that's develops a lot of trust issues.
Yeah, definitely.
When you dealing with all these chicks and they women want to know why the man can't be faithful and this, that, and the other. It's like, shoot, when you didn't deal with a bunch of chicks who got men and they be like, oh, he ain't this and he ain't that, and they doing X, Y, and Z with you, and you like, hey.
Women say, a lot of women feel like they not dealing with a lot of men because they not having sex with them.
Facts.
And they feel like men are dogs because men will have sex with multiple women, right? But in a sense, it's almost like you're looking at it the same way on both sides. For example, what I mean is like, a man will have sex with Kim Anisha, Sally, and Lachey. Let's just say,
you know Lachey?
No.
Had to ask.
But they don't do nothing with them. They don't go out. They don't take money from them. They may take them out to eat or but they don't do a lot of shit with them. You know what I'm saying? But they'll have sex with them that's enjoyable to them. But women may have sex with John, only John, but they got Michael for bills, Kevin to get her nails done. Not John is the one to have sex with. Billy to take him out to eat, and then Sean for them to cry on their shoulder. They got all these
or David if push come to shove and I need somebody gonna pick up my baby from daycare.
David can go pick him up,
get my car fixed, or know a mechanic.
Yeah, exactly, all of that. But you got all these men.
Swiss Army knife over it.
Right? You got David the Swiss Army knife. You got all these men over here, but you ain't having sex with them, so it's not the same, quote unquote.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's depending on how you look at it, because we look at that like you fucking all them niggas.
Yeah, right.
And you look at it as us like you doing the same shit you doing with us to all them. And me may be only, going out, treating you and only you, but you know what I'm saying? So it's bullshit on both sides.
Touche.
But all of that can go to too many experiences, because you may have somebody that, you may meet somebody that's not doing none of that on both sides, but they have a trait or they do something the way that somebody else did something, and that other person cheated on you or did you wrong or did something to you, you know what I'm saying, that you didn't like. And now because this new person who hasn't done anything wrong, because of your too many experiences, you're going to treat this person bad and mess this up because of what all these other experiences happen, because they do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And I think it's just terrible. I think it just is always let me get it out. It is terrible and wrong that you have to carry the unnecessary baggage. And maybe that's usually being a little too harsh when you bring it over to the next relationship or the next person, because they coming in blindsided, and then you're already down 10 in the game.
Yeah, and the game even started.
Right.
Yeah.
You're down 10.
Yeah.
So you just trying to get to halftime. You need one. Ain't the fourth quarter yet.
Cut the lead.
Right.
Get the half,
10. Tip off. Shoot. I mean, I don't think that's fair. I think it should be, that should be something that an individual should have a I think everybody needs a grieving process.
Yeah, sure.
It should be just like something standard, like like something that just that's added to your watch or something, your cell phone.
Yeah.
Like, look, I just got in a relationship 3 months ago, and I still got 30 days left in my grieving process, bro. Just chill out.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna holler at you if you still around after. Because sometimes you need that space, that time to clear your mind, to understand what went wrong, what went right, to make sure you got some healing, and that is the most important part, to get some healing. Yeah. I'm always down for people getting healing, good vibes, etc. Because you don't want to be toxic going into something new, because that's not going to end well.
Right.
Because it's already down with 10.
Right.
The game ain't even started.
Exactly.
So, just something. Hey, somebody, if you're out there and you developing an app or something like that, it's called a grieving app. I'm not gonna patent this. You can take my idea, use it, run with it. Just something that is something real simple. Like, hey, I went through this. I need like 2 weeks off from dating or going out. They're going to the bar now. Ain't the club no more. You don't hear nobody talking about going to the club.
Man, hardly ever. Bars and lounges.
I'm going to the lounge and the bar. So I get these drinks. I got my bartender. Everything cope steady. They good. So they just need that time where they just chill, get you some me time, watch you some Netflix, some Hulu, some HBO Max, some Stars, some Prime,
some of all that shit,
Disney Plus,
some of all that shit. So let me ask you this: as far as too many experiences, do you think you can have too many experiences as far as like too many sexual experiences that they fuck up your?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were trying to keep it G right here. With,
was you, my bad?
You know what I'm saying? No, I wasn't, but I'm saying the tone of the episode was, but yeah.
But that could go hand in hand, because
that goes hand in hand. The sexual experiences too.
Yeah, because
shoot,
Kim and Nisha may have that. I'm sorry. I had that shit, and then Sally is like, it's alright. Or it may be vice versa. Sally may have that shit, and then Kim and Alicia come along and be like, man, this shit, your name is better than your sexual experience. You know what I'm saying? It's just
but it's crazy. Some people be like that too. They might be some, they're sex fiends or sex addicts where they be like, man, I just like it like this, and if you can't do me like this, then it ain't gonna work.
Right. And I think that's part of too many experiences. That's part of too many experiences.
Yeah.
Too, because you trying to
be selfish.
Yeah, and you trying to get to whatever John or Billy did, or Sally or Kim and Nisha did, to this new person, and it's like, man, I'm me. I'm not them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And saying
you should have stayed with them.
Should have stayed with them if that was what you know what I'm saying, wanted, and that's what you quote unquote need to be whatever.
They ain't want to.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously they wasn't enough.
They ain't had that bang gang.
They weren't enough in some sense to where you not with them no more.
Right.
But I just like.
But yeah, the sexual experiences, too many of those can have your head wrapped around.
Fucked up.
Man, you out here looking for someone just to use a tallywhack a certain way, I don't know. That's that's just part of it. Part of it, Not saying that it is all good. I'm just saying that could be a cause of why you still out here, plugging in or hopping on. So everything that
And
just
everybody.
raises those antennas.
Right.
So it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, try to scale back if you can. Or just look back at your cookies or your history.
And you can have a bunch of experiences and still be able to move on and still be able to not,
healing,
do all of the things that we're talking about with the experiences. So it's definitely possible for you to
get some healing.
Get some healing, get some change your heart, change your mind, free your mind, all of that, even with as many experiences as you've had.
Right.
Just be mindful of it and be thoughtful and heal. As I say, heal. And as long as you can heal, it'll never be too many experiences.
It's still gonna be too many experiences. And I know somebody's out there that's like, what number? Give me a specific number. I can't give you any specific number because you live long enough, you know how you roll. Right. So if you've had too many experiences. And there's some people out there who's had no experience. So, ooh-wee. But we appreciate everybody to listening to our podcast today. Never Play Yourself podcast.
Subscribe.
Let's do all that. We're on all platforms.
Before we go.
What happened?
Do not text me your comments. YouTube has a comment section. When you watch it on YouTube, comment on YouTube. Don't text me your comments. Thank you.
It was a PSA from the kid. Do not text him your comments. You know what I'm start doing? You know what I'm start doing?
What?
If you text me your comment, I'm going to add it on whatever platform I want, and I'm going to put your name on it. Text me your comment. Make sure you're out there, buddy. I'm going to say, such and such said. Where we go from there?
Man.
Such and such said. So, if you want to be nameless.
Oh, yeah.
Leave it on the appropriate platform.
We appreciate y'all.
Thank you. And just, P4 signing off.
And like that.
Yeah.
We gone.